Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. We're back. With more Massive Effect. Today, I really hope that this is going to be the last stream we do of this game. I don't know if it is or not. No idea. But we'll see. Because we're on chapter 8 out of 10 of the Steam guide that we're working our way through. And we've got 2 achievements left. One of which I'm pretty certain we're going to get today. That is 75% paragon / renegade points. So we should hopefully get that today. And then we've just got to keep doing more quests. And as soon as we've done enough quests, the game will just give us an achievement. So, yeah, I think we're almost ready. We're almost done. So let's get started, shall we? Here we go. Maroon Sea Caspian, Derelict Freighter is the first we need to do. With Pharos complete, we've unlocked the Maroon Sea cluster to go and explore. Go to the Caspian system. Okay. Let's do it. So, Maroon Sea Caspian. Oh, Maroon Sea. Yes, Maroon Sea Caspian. Here we go. So, I'm not sure because you don't actually have the assignment, but that's okay. It says you'll get it and complete it here, if I go in on here. Okay, we'll at least have a look in all these systems and survey everything we need to, beforehand, of course. Survey. 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 It's been a good one for survey. Okay, we're gonna go on here now. The MSV Cornucopia, which it says just like the Surge Tankian song. bit of weird facts to include, but sure. I think it's a guy from System of a Down. Okay, so we board. Proceed through the maze set up in the ship's hull and battle a fight of hustle along the way. Reach the cockpit and interact with the navigation computer to not only unlock the assignment but complete it. Cool. Free assignment. A free quest. Let's go. So, for those of you who weren't here yesterday, or didn't know, my video got shared by Viljada. A video I made of the band got shared by the band.
Hostile contact.
Now, I'm not sure what the view count of it was before the stream, or before I ended the stream, but it's now sitting at about 2,500 roughly. So that's pretty cool. I don't remember what it was at the end of yesterday's stream, but it's now around 2,200, 2003, 2004, that sort of thing. Last time I checked it was 2,400, I think, but it's probably 2.5 now. So that's cool. I'm just doing the maze, as I always do mazes. Follow the left wall. deadly area. They're dealing a lot of damage.
I'm better now.
Oh, she's dead. Yeah, a little bit dangerous, this place.
Area secured.
Because it's very, like, tight quarters, isn't it? Very tight quarters. And those electric husk things could be anywhere. They do a lot of damage. Look at that, I'm like almost dead. And Ashley keeps dying as well. Because she's a bit of a chungus. Follow the left wall. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, this is good. Oh, what? What was that? Where'd that come from? That's nonsense. It was nowhere near me. This is difficult. What's going on? Has the game just like decided that, you know, that the hardest difficulty is now now happening? You know what I mean? Has the game finally decided, realised that, oh, I was picking the wrong difficulty the whole time?
There's chance we'll find any survivors.
See, look, they disable my shields from such a far away. Such a far away. And deal so much damage, and I'm nowhere near them. What is this? Yeah, we gotta take this area hella slow. Look at that. Nowhere near it. Yeah, this is hella deadly. My. Yeah, we gotta take this really slowly. Spooky. I just don't know why they do so much, like, shield damage. I know what it is. Have I just got a really bad shield or something? Like, what's going on? Armor. Look at that. I don't know what else I can do, apart from try and change my mods. That seems to be the best idea. Change my, like, now that I've changed my mods, we just inch closer, bit by bit.
Think we got him, Commander. Bring it on.
Yeah, we just inch closer each
Clear.
time, backing off as and when we need to, because I don't want to die. Right, I think this is it. Don't know what all these are. I think we did it. I fear that if I stand in the middle of them, they'll like electrocute me and I'll die or something. I don't know. That's the Baldur's Gate 3 experience. This isn't Baldur's Gate 3. It's much more fair.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Veil. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course straight into the Perseus Veil. Like, the Antares don't like...
The Geth turn.
According to the... They brought it on board and then... This is...
That artifact.
The Antares
Yeah.
don't like...
The Geth turned them into.
So is that it then? Derelict freighter? Yeah, derelict freighter. You get the quest and you complete the quest. Alright. Well, that's that one.
Husks and left the ship where someone would find it. Trying to tell us what happens to organics dumb enough to enter the veil.
Okay. Sure. Another quest complete. The more the merrier. That's what we're going for now. As many quests complete as possible. And as many paragon points as we can get. Not going over there. Too dangerous. Bit spooky that was. Let's have a look again. Investigate facility we've got to do now. Which is in Maroon Sea, Bostock. Nothing to scan. Nothing to scan. Scan. Ooh. What that? Metallic asteroid. Well, we don't need to go to that.
Looks like we've got
You
an
gotta go
active
here.
distress beacon on the planet below, Commander. No message, just a locator signal.
And that would be make our way over to the science facility in the Mako. When we reach the exogenic scientists, either let them go or make them pay to complete the assignment. Cool. Just got to keep going. We're so close. So close to completing it. I don't know how many quests we've got left, but it's probably not many. Okay. Let's see. So we're here, we gotta go over there first. There's apparently enemies over here. I don't know what this is, or why the enemies are there, or what the purpose is, but... Come on. Ugh. So a weird thing has been happening recently as well. When playing Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'll like get to a certain point in a mission in career mode, and then all of a sudden both of my screens will just completely turn off and say that there's no signal. And I'm like, why? So I have no choice but to turn my computer off entirely and then turn it on again. I think the game is somehow crashing my graphics driver somehow. That's the only thing I could think of that makes sense. Really weird though. Never had this happen before. But yeah, it's happened twice now. And I know why. It's just really weird. Never happened with me with any other game before. It's just like a flight sim thing, you know? Bit spooky when it happens though, because, you know, you're just sitting there minding your own business and then suddenly black screen. You're like, what happened? What do? So it's a bit spooky. But luckily, you know, you just do the hold the power button. Yeah. It kind of sorts itself out. I know you're not supposed to hold the power button to turn it off. That's like a really bad thing. But, you know, not much choice. Not a lot you can do. Maybe it's like some settings that have reset, because they recently did put out Sim Update 2 for the game. So maybe that's something. I don't know. Maybe it's that update that caused it, that changed some settings that have messed things up. I don't know. Still spooky though. Isn't really any other way out of this area. kind of spooky, this. I don't want to fall down. Like, I only want to go where I want to go, sort of thing. Terrain is so rough in this place. Oh my god. Did the devs back in, you know, back in the good year of 07 ever play this and be like, you know what, this is it's a bit steep, this. Maybe we should tone it down a bit? Okay, so just gotta go around here. This is this mountain right there on the map. It's a bit much. Bit over the top. This is how I view Minecraft terrain nowadays as well. This is literally Minecraft terrain. You've got no flat area. Because in the real world you've got like what in Minecraft, for example, would be thousands of blocks of just pure flat. Whereas that, like, is never the case in video games.
You lead, I'll follow.
It's like impossible terrain. I would rather there be miles and miles of flat and actually have to travel, you know, relatively decent distances in order to get to somewhere. Because the thing is with games is that you've got to have high points and low points of excitement. Science facility. Okay, yeah. So we went there. We just traversed all the way over here to there, the Turin wreckage. Now we're gonna go left over this way. But yeah, that's the thing. Most games will try and just outdo themselves and not ever slow down the pace of it, which is kind of why I like Metro Exodus, because this pace is really slow the whole time and it never picks up. It knows the pacing that it wants. Sure, there are like intense moments and cool parts of the game, but it is overall a really slow-paced game. But yeah, that's another reason I stopped playing Minecraft, because the terrain is garbage. Terrain generation is awful. And the thing is, you could be like, oh yeah, but just play with mods. Yeah, but then there's the whole annoyance of game updates, which is what annoys me these days as well with Minecraft. Jeez, this terrain is so garbage. How am I supposed to do anything? How? We've got the problem with game updates, which come out like all the time now. Like the newest update, they're adding like a flying ghast, or a ghast that you can be friends with, and it's just like, because the thing is, I want the whole thing of a world with really nice world generation that I can come back to every now and then, play, and, you know, have everything that I need. But it's a bit of a pain. Just like getting up this hill. How on earth are you supposed to get up here? Gotta try a different way. This is an abomination. This terrain. It is absolutely horrifying. And yeah, I thought Minecraft was bad for terrain, but this is this is worse somehow. So infuriating, this area. You can't get to where you need to go. This looks more doable, more scalable. We'll go up here and then drive around. Use the diagonal trick. The problem is we'll get up here and it'll be impossible to get back down. Omega lol. Look, there's like a little gap there you're supposed to go through. That is not happening. That's okay. That's alright. All for a bit of debris. That probably doesn't do anything for us. How on earth are you supposed to get there? I suppose go through here and then there and then around there, maybe? Let's try that, actually. I don't think you're supposed to scale an impossibly tall mountain. That's the thing as well, like, mountains are never this vertical. They're always a lot bigger incline. So like, they won't, you know, go straight up like this. They'll be a lot larger in scale. A lot more, you know... It'll take a lot longer for them to get to this size. In height. So they're more wide than tall. Like, for example, the tallest mountain, like Everest, doesn't actually look that tall, but it's because it gets tall over a very long distance. This planet is so annoying. I can't go anywhere that I want to go to. How is this planet a thing? This is so annoying. You can't go anywhere or do anything. just so vertical. This is the worst planet. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, look at that, another impossibly steep part. It means I can't get up. Oh no. Just about able to. This reminds me of that game Mud Runner. This is what I imagine it's like. Only less sort of janky. We got Cobalt. I thought Cobalt was supposed to be blue. Maybe that's just the other not Minecraft game. Not even Minecraft game. The other Notch game. Okay, well that's that done. Surveyed Cobalt. We're at that now. Alright, let's go to the science facility then. The planets aren't very well optimized. Like, I'll drop down to like 90 frames from just seemingly nowhere. But I'm at 144, 143, 144, and then just randomly it'll go down to 90. Colossal drop. See, look, at 113, I felt that. Also, yeah, definitely haven't done this quest, by the way. Definitely not. Okay, I'm gonna save. Because that'd be smart. I don't want to have to do the entire planet again, which would take another half an hour. We've got to investigate the facility. Let's see what it says for this one. Traveller, make your way over there. Okay, cool. It's a pretty straightforward one. I would have thought that grenade actually did something.
good,
Alright.
Commander.
I think we are good. I think we are good.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross, Chief Exogeny Researcher at this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
I need to know what's going on. Why is this place
How
crawling?
do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they
Our
left.
secret's out there. Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then
Why didn't you say
they're supposed to send a team to respond in...
any chance some of the other...
Just skip
I
this.
doubt
Any idea?
The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain.
Why didn't you...
They're supposed to send a team to respond inside of 24 hours.
I've heard all I
Look,
need to.
I know what we did here was wrong. But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
The victims here deserve...
Open fire. Open fire!
Uh-oh. We got paragon points for that, so I don't feel bad about these guys. We didn't get the achieve though. Should be close though. Should be very close. Like it literally says, like at the bottom of the screen, like this is the earliest point you can possibly get it. Or it's like one of the earliest points you can get the achieve. And I think we're pretty close to doing it, actually. And if not, we can grind it. So yeah. But that should be another quest done. Investigate. There you go. Exogeny facility. Cool. I want to see how many quests we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Ooh. The guide says you go to about 51. About 51 quests, if I'm not mistaken, to get the majority of the game achievement. So that's like, what, just 2 more? We should just be able to do 2 more things and we get the achieve, roughly. But either way, we will keep going for as long as we need to. Okay. Maroon Sea Matano. Gotta do next. Maroon Sea Matano. Matano? And we gotta go and do investigate samples. Planet Chaska. Ugh. Hey, how's it going, Andrew? Hope things are good. How am I doing? I'm good. I'm good. I don't know if you saw, but Viljada shared my video, and now it's going berserk with the views. So I'm good. And I've done a chart. I charted Espada by Clayton King and Spiro. Really fun chart. And I started another one today. saw the gent off Discord, you're like, hey, I know that guy. Yeah. The original or the new one? I don't know. It has Clayton King and Spiro Ducias. He does a little bit of an acoustic bit, and then there's a big solo. I don't know much more than that. I didn't even know there was a new version. Chaska we gotta go to. Yeah. I don't know. And I'll also try another song. You probably won't know this one. Espada 2? Really? Huh, okay. Well, I might need to do that one as well. Another song, which is the weirdest thing I've come across, but it actually sounds really good, okay? You'll hear it and you'll think, what the heck is this? This sounds garbage, but it's not. It's really good. So the band is called Obesity. That's a thing. And... so yeah. And their album is called Duckzilla. And it's about ducks taking over the world. But it is heavy. It is chunky. It is gent. It's a little bit like Vitalism. And they're from Mexico as well. Let's see if I can do this. How would I do this again? I need to... hang on. I'm going to turn off desktop audio so the VOD viewers won't hear this. Okay, no desktop audio. Sounds good. Yeah, I didn't chart this. I did the first one. Yeah, he's like James Hetfield in terms of downpicking. Yeah, I will consider that. This is the band that I charted though. Obesity, Duckzilla. Here you go, this is the band. Duckzilla. What was the song name? Mergus. This is the song. I charted this. Is that a 9-string? Possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9-string. Sounds so good. I know. Why did they choose that band name though? Obesity. It's not the best band name, eh? Okay, I've turned desktop audio back on. So yeah. The VOD viewers should be able to hear now. And see when this appears. There we go. So yeah. Cool. Let's go. So yeah, I am working on doing new gen stuff at the moment. I've got a couple of things that I'm looking at and considering to chart, but it's just, you know, the time element is the thing now. Because it takes time, especially with these gent songs. It's not like, you know, a normal chart suggestion or anything like that. It's like a lot of these songs are way more technical than any chart suggestion I have to do. Like a chart suggestion I can get done in, like, you know, on the day, whereas some of these take like multiple days. Like the Clayton King one, that took 1.5 days for me. Because it's you know, you got like the big solo and acoustic part. So it's like, yeah, it takes a bit of brain RAM. This is my life right now, just climbing mountains. Can't get through that, great. This system is horrible. Absolutely disgusting to get around. Yeah, I got a couple of things. I found some things on Spotify as well that I thought sounded interesting. I did like a little scan of Spotify, a little look around. I found a couple of things. What I look for when I go for like new Gent Hero stuff is tone and overall mixing of the song, because you wouldn't believe how much garbage is on there in terms of bad production and low quality. Like, either it sounds super tinny and you can't hear a thing because it's so just horribly made, or it is just really fuzzy and low quality. And that's like most of the small bands that I've come across. But when you come across a good band that has like actual decent, you know, production quality behind it, that's when I actually give it a proper listen. I'm like, okay, this could be interesting. I'll give it a go. Oh no. No. I don't want to fall. Aww. Can I even get out of here? I think I'm stuck in here. I'm gonna have to do... Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Well, that's kind of lame. Gonna have to leave and come back. They put a trap for me there. Quality snob, absolutely, yeah. If they can't get their sound right, then they're not worth listening to, because it's low effort. Is the way I see it. If you genuinely want people to listen to your music and you want to do the whole music career thing, you've got to put the time and effort into sound quality. Because what's the point of listening to bad quality music? Like, some people like that, and that's fine. But like, that's more like the black metal community enjoys low production. They'll like somehow put a $2 like Walmart speaker into a toaster, and black metal fans will go wild for it. They'll be like, oh, this sounds so good. Whereas in fact it's the worst thing you've ever heard. So yeah. A Microsoft Target microphone, yeah. Not even Microsoft, like even ones from Poundland that we have over here. The electronics section in Poundland, and the box is like half ripped open in the shop, and it's on offer for 50% off, so it's 50p. Just because the box is ripped. That's the sort of thing black metal sounds like to me. Not good. In the bargain bin. That's it. That's an idea. Bargain bin metal. Can you create a killer metal song with only gear you find in a bargain bin? Killer metal song talking about black metal? True. Black metal had to ruin it for the rest of us, didn't they? There it is down here. Yeah, I like high quality production, and I'm not charting things if it's low production. Probably the lowest production thing I've actually charted, funnily enough, would be the Souvenirs album by Novelist. Because that album, the official recordings aren't even in 320 kilobits per second. They're only 256. The official MP3 versions.
How horrible. The entire colony must have been
Yeah.
transformed.
I'm fairly certain. Either that or I just chose bad ones, bad MP3s to chart to. But I'm fairly certain the official ones are low quality. And that's because I remember submitting them when I originally went for Charter Roll a couple years ago. And that's one of the things they brought me up on. They were like, all of your charts aren't the highest quality audio. And then they were like, actually wait, it turns out that the Novelist album, that is the highest quality audio. 256. So never mind on that. But besides that, I try and do everything in 320. Probably some of the super old Gent Hero stuff as well would have been done with YouTube to MP3 as well. So that would be not great as well. Pretty old album, yeah. Might be an old album, but it is still their best. And as we talked about not long ago, I'm not a fan of the whole Lazy Town Stephanie era of their music. With pink-haired lady. It's not for me. It's like generic metalcore that hasn't got anything special to it. Because, like, to make it in metal, like, and be very successful, you gotta have, like, a sound. A sound that people know you for. Like, look at the band Within the Ruins. It's like, as soon as you hear Within the Ruins song, you know it's them. Because they've got such a unique sound. They've got the Tetris metal sound. And that's how you do it. You're going to have a unique sound that's good. And Novelist just isn't unique. Which is unfortunate. Exactly, you got to stand out. The way it should be is if you can tell what band it is just by listening to the first few seconds, that's good. That's what you want. By like the guitar tones and just the overall sound of the band. Okay, so I've done this. I need to have a look at the thing. Investigate samples, Colony of the Dead. This is the one we want to go to. Search for clues. Okay. Travel over to civilian structures before heading over to the science facility. Okay, yeah. That's fine. I think the reason they aren't unique is because Flo and Pierre do so many other bands. It takes from Novelists. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Because Pierre is from Kidinja, and that sound is great. That is exactly what I want from metal. Complicated riffs, fast, percussive noises. Things like that. That is the ideal band for me. Fast percussive picking with weird rhythms, cool noises, complicated riffs. That's what I look for. But it's like no other band does that, so it's quite difficult to find songs for Gent Hero. Because ideally, my ideal pack would be a set list of just Kidinja. And of course, as soon as they release a new album, which they have said it is going to happen at some point. New Kidinja is going to happen eventually. I'm fairly sure I've seen it somewhere.